Okay, when you click the link to come in and play Psychos, all you really need to do, you can see there's a vacant seat, is click on that to take that seat, and then click continue, and it'll take you into the game. Once you load in after selecting the vacant seat, you're going to see something like this from either perspective, this side of the table or the other. The first thing I would do is remove this video chat thing. Just cancel it out. If you have any questions or problems, you can come over here to the help summary. Click on that, and that's going to bring up everything you need to know about the functionality of the game interface itself, not the game, just the environment in which you're playing. Real quick, I'm just going to show you how you can select and move objects. You can hover over anything. You can just grab and hold with your left click button and move any object you want in the game around. You can also right click on any object in the game, and it'll bring up a different radial menu like this, depending on what the object is. As you can see, that just allows you another layer of interacting with those objects. So I'm going to show you how to set up your cameras by clicking anywhere in the center of the table, and it'll bring up this radial menu. And I've already preset some cameras, but I'm going to show you real quick how to do that. You come down here to set a camera, and you can set up to 9 of them, as you can see there. Once you have the position selected that you want, you would just click on the number you want by right-clicking on the table and kind of dragging away from me while holding, and that'll allow me to change the pitch of the camera. And then left-clicking on the table and holding allows me to move it around like this. So I'll move it something back to something like that. Then I come down here to set a camera, and I'll go to 1, and that is now my camera 1. I have also camera 2, 3, and 4 set up already, and you can just click on any of the numbers, or you can go back and select them via this way, camera view. But I've just used the hotkeys on the desktop once I've got it done on the keyboard itself. So that allows me to quickly change through the different cameras. So to determine who gets to go first, each side has their own die, and you can right click on this to bring up the radial menu and hit the roll button that way, or you can hit the R on the keyboard itself. So I rolled an 18, and we'll assume they rolled a 10. That would make me going first, and that's how the first player is determined. Turn phases. Set as ready. You do that by going down here, hovering over your icon, and that brings up this set status, and then you'd click ready, and then reset the board. If you had any currencies used, characters in parole, things that had been attacked, it puts everything back where it initially started if it survived its previous turn. Draw a card. You get to draw 1 card per turn. You do that right before you are able to drop 1 currency each turn. You can only draw 1 card per turn. You can only play 1 currency per turn, in that order. And then you're able to play characters, items, scenarios, rituals, and so on during the drop characters phase. Attack phase is pretty simple. You attack an opponent, kind of mobilizes their defenses and declares what they're going to be defending with. And then the resolve phase. So that's where the damage would be dealt to the characters that were in combat, and if they were removed from play, then they would go over here to the death row section. Everything in the game is based on doing these things in the right order, and then at the end of your turn, just like the ready, you come over here, you hover your name, and click on this, and you can hit the pass. That just tells your opponent that you are indeed done with your turn, and it's now their turn. Next, the player life. By hovering over it like this, and then using your mouse roller wheel and rolling towards you to go down, or away from you to move the number up. Each player starts off with 15 life total, and when that is gone, the game is finished. Or if you run out of cards in your deck, the game will be finished.